Prince Andrew's next move may take him far from the UK as whispers of a new life in the Middle East gather momentum. With his reputation in tatters and mounting scrutiny over his finances, the disgraced Duke of York appears to be eyeing the Gulf for a fresh start. But is this a calculated escape or a desperate grasp for legitimacy after years of royal scandal? Once regarded as one of the more prominent figures in the British royal family, Prince Andrew's fall from grace has been both dramatic and relentless. Stripped of his royal and military titles in the wake of his ties to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, the Duke of York has found himself increasingly isolated. Now, his name is embroiled in yet another controversy, this time linked to an alleged Chinese spy, reigniting questions about his judgment and the embarrassment he has caused the monarchy. The latest speculation suggests Andrew may seek refuge in the Gulf, where his long-standing connections could offer him the opportunity, resources, and, crucially, a reprieve from the relentless public scrutiny in Britain. The Gulf has often been a sanctuary for Andrew, who over the years has cultivated relationships with influential figures in Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates. His visits have ranged from official duties during his time as the UK's international trade envoy to more private engagements, often accompanied by luxurious accommodations and warm receptions from Gulf leaders. A 2014 trip to Bahrain saw Andrew engage with King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and Crown Prince Salman, underscoring his deep ties to the region. Similarly, his 2018 return to inaugurate a UK naval base demonstrated his continued relevance in fostering UK Gulf relations, even as controversies slowly encircled him back home. However, the latest claims paint a different picture. According to sources quoted by the Sunday Times, Andrew's recent maneuvers signal more than just friendly diplomacy, they suggest an intent to relocate permanently. His daughter Princess Beatrice's recent business trip to Abu Dhabi is rumored to have been a subtle precursor to his own plans. An unnamed political source alleged that Andrew is desperately trying to get something going to make some money, as the Duke grapples with financial concerns and mounting questions about how he maintains his lavish lifestyle. Despite pressure from King Charles to downsize from the sprawling 30-room Royal Lodge in Windsor, Andrew has refused to vacate, sparking speculation over his true sources of funding. Rumors persist that Middle Eastern benefactors may be quietly supporting him, although there is no conclusive evidence. The monarchy, bound by its delicate relationship with Andrew, is unable to demand transparency, relying instead on his verbal assurances that his funds are legitimate. Yet such arrangements, in the shadow of previous scandals, do little to repair the Duke's reputation. The optics of seeking refuge in the Gulf may further alienate him from the British public, already critical of his refusal to take accountability for past controversies. Adding to the intrigue, Andrew's ex-wife Sarah Ferguson recently offered a rare insight into the Duke's current state of mind. In an interview, Sarah described herself as a carer looking after a sad man, a sentiment that highlights Andrew's apparent decline in both stature and spirit. Her comparisons to caring for her late father, Major Ronald Ferguson, paint a picture of a man struggling to find relevance in the wake of a tarnished legacy. Despite their divorce in 1996, Sarah and Andrew's unusual living arrangement at Royal Lodge underscores her enduring loyalty to him, even as the world around him changes. This rumored move to the Gulf comes as Andrew finds himself increasingly shut out from royal life. While King Charles and Prince William steer the monarchy forward, Andrew's position remains a glaring anomaly, a symbol of the monarchy's struggle to manage scandal in an age of relentless media scrutiny. Relocating to the Gulf may provide him with temporary sanctuary, but it does little to address the core issues of accountability and his lasting reputation. Prince Andrew's rumored escape to the Gulf raises more questions than it answers. While his connections in the region may offer temporary legitimacy and financial security, his continued attempts to seek refuge only deepen public skepticism. As the monarchy distances itself further from the disgraced Duke, Andrew's next chapter appears less like a comeback and more like a final act in a long, tumultuous saga. Whether in Windsor or the Middle East, his legacy remains a shadow cast over the royal family.